Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Love Chisom. On today's video, we'll be drafting this built-up collar, okay? If this is what you're interested in, keep on watching. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Without wasting much of your time, let us get started. This is my pattern paper, okay? So now I'm going to mark my starting line, which will serve as my chest line. So right here, I'm going to come down by my bust point, my waistline, and my top length, which will serve as my hip line. And I will be making use of top length of 24 inches here. And I'm going to repeat the same process here to get a straight line. I will mark out my lines and I will label them. I was trying to adjust my paper here so that you can see very well for a better view. So this is me here trying to label them. My bust point, my waistline. Here now is my shoulder and my hip line, which is my top length. So right here I use my marker to highlight the lines. I've marked my neck of 3 inches and I will mark my shoulder of 8.5. And I will come down here by 1 inch for my shoulder slant. Then I will use my ruler to connect the points. I will come down here by 8 inches for my armhole line. I'll mark the line here, which will serve as my chest line. I will repeat what I have on my shoulder here, my shoulder measurement here, so that I will get a straight line for my armhole. I will divide what I have on my armhole into 2, go in by 1/2 inch, and I will connect and curve my armhole. But before I curve my armhole, I'm going to measure my bust circumference, divide by 4 plus 2 inches for sewing allowance. And I will connect. So the next thing is to mark my nipple to nipple, which is 4 inches. And I will connect the lines. I will connect the dots with my stretch ruler. On my waistline, I'm going to mark 1/2 inch on both sides. I will also mark 1/2 inch on both sides on my hip, and I'm going to connect. On this pattern, I'm not making bustier, please. I'm not using bustier for this pattern. And I'm going to connect my darts. Right here, I'm going to divide my shoulder into 2. I'm going to divide what I have on my shoulder here into 2, and I'm going to mark it. If you don't understand me, please just watch what I'm doing. I divided it into 2, and I'm going to connect from my bust point to my shoulder. My waist circumference divide by 4. I'm going to mark plus my dart intake. I'm going to replace it here. I'll divide my hip into 4. Hip circumference divided by 4. I will mark plus my 1 inch dart intake. I will mark plus my 2 inches sewing allowance. I'm going to mark it, and I will also come to my waist and add my 2 inches sewing allowance because I did not add it before. So now I'm going to connect the 3 dots. Okay. So for my build-up collar, I added extra pattern for it, okay? So now, this is my 3 inches neck width here. So I'll go in by 1/4 inch. From that, my 3 inches neck width, I'm going to go in by 1/4 inch, which is what I marked here. Then from the same 3 inches neck width, I'm going to mark towards my shoulder by 1 inch. Now from that, my 1/4 inch, I'm going to go up by 1.5 inch. I hope you understand me. 1.5. So I'll mark my 1.5 here. Now I'm going to get my curve part of the ruler. From that my 1 inch towards my shoulder side, I'm going to curve it to my 1.5 inch. I hope you understand me. Just watch what I am doing here, okay? So after curving it, then to deepen my neck, okay, I'm going to go down by 6.5. I wanted to make use of 7 inches, but I see that after sewing it might become too open, so I have to use 6 inches, okay? So 6.5 inches. I marked to 6.5 inches here. Now watch how I'm going to curve it. You're going to get the curve part of your ruler, place it like so, and then you are going to curve like I am doing here. So watch how I curved mine to my 6.5 inches. So this is my built up collar. So this is what I have for my front pattern, okay? This is what I also have for my built up collar. Just curve it, make sure you blend it well like you see me doing here. After that, now we are going to cut it out. So now we are going to cut it out to see what we have here. So this is what we have. This is what we have for our front pattern, the center front and the side front, okay? So now we are going to go ahead to cut out the back. Okay, this is our back pattern. I've marked my neck width and my shoulder and also my shoulder slant. Now here I also mark my bust point, my waistline and my top line. I repeat the same thing here, which is the same thing I did on the front. So that is what I'm also marking here, okay? I'm trying to cross check my dots if they are accurate. So now I'm going to highlight the lines. I'm going to mark the lines. My marker is finishing here. I don't understand, but don't worry, I'm going to make everything more visible, okay? This is my bust point, my waistline and my hip line. That is my top length, which is serving as my hip line. I'm going to come down here by 8 inches for my armhole, and I'm going to draft the line which will serve as my chest lines. Whatever I mark on my shoulder, I also mark it here to get accurate line for my armhole. So here I'm going to divide my bust circumference by 4 plus 2 inches sewing allowance, and I'm going to connect my armhole here. The next thing is to mark my nipple to nipple measurements, which is 4 inches. I'll mark it down to my top length, okay? And I'm going to connect with my straight ruler. On my waistline, I'm going to mark half inch on both sides, and I'm also going to mark the same thing on my hip line, which is my top length, and I'm going to connect my darts. The next thing is to mark my waist circumference divided by 4. I will replace my 1 inch dart intake, and I will mark my 2 inches sewing allowance. I will also do the same thing on my hip line. My hip divided by 4 I will mark, plus my dart intake of 1 inch and my 2 inches of sewing allowance. I will mark it. Then I'm going to connect the points together. Then for my new build up neck for the back, I'm going to also mark the same thing I mark on my front. I'm going to go in by 1/4 inch on my neck, and I'll go up by 1.5 inch. and I'm going to go mark towards my shoulder, 1 inch towards my shoulder, and I'm going to connect it. Okay, I'm going to connect it. Now the 1.5 inch that we went up with, we are also going to connect it to the tip of the paper. I'm going to continue to mark it like this. Just watch me. I'll also mark it here, and I'm going to use my thread ruler to connect it like so. Okay, you can see what I did here. Hope you understand me. I'm going to use my marker to highlight the lines very, very well so that you can be able to see it well. So this is it. I think it's okay now. Okay, so the next thing is to cut it out. And also, please don't forget to divide your shoulder into 2 and connect it to your bust point. Okay, so here I'm going to divide what I have my shoulder here into 2, and I'm going to connect it to my bust point. So now I'm going to continue to cut out everything, cut out my darts and cut out that whole part. So after here, now this is what we have for the back. If you find this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video, and don't forget to eliminate your zipper bulge. So to remove your zipper bulge on your waistline, you are going to go in by 0.75. okay, that is how I used to do my own. I don't know how you used to do yours. So this works very well for me, and I will go down by 6 inches. Then I'm going to place my ruler straight or curved side, any part that you think is okay for you to use. Just place it and connect it like you see me doing here. Okay, after that, you have eliminated your zipper bulge. Thank you for watching. See you in the sewing class. Okay, so this is the pattern drafting part. So I'm going to post the sewing part later. Okay, see you in my next one. Bye. Enjoy the rest of the video.